ever feel frustrated that you know a lot of words in English but can't seem to remember them when it comes time to speak? The struggle is real. You are not alone. It is a really common feeling among English learners. Hello friends, it's Sarah from Free Your English. If you are an intermediate or above English learner looking for a new, more efficient way to elevate your vocabulary, then you are in the right place. Stick around because I'm going to show you how you can use ChatGPT and simple daily routines that actually work to enhance your active vocabulary. First, make sure to like this video and leave a comment telling me you subscribed. I literally do a little happy dance each and every time that happens. It is so fun and uplifting and exciting to welcome people into this kind and wonderful Free Your English community. Imagine you're engrossed in reading or listening to something in English when you encounter a word that jumps out at you. What do you do when you notice that word? If you know it, then maybe your thought process is something like this. Ah, that word, it's so fancy. I know what that means. I remember. Why do I never remember these kinds of fancy words when I'm speaking? My English sucks. Or if you don't know the word, then maybe you listen again or reread the words around it, i.e. look at the context to figure out the meaning. Or perhaps you look it up in a dictionary. Perhaps then you write it down in your vocabulary journal and then forget about it. The problem is you are just remembering or learning a word in isolation. With ChatGPT, you can create a wider context of the word. You can easily access synonyms, antonyms, and even collocations associated with the word. It's akin to having an experienced teacher right at your fingertips. Let's go through the steps. Step 1, notice a word. If you already know it, make a commitment to use it. Let's imagine you know the meaning of the phrase akin to. Instead of hearing it again and getting frustrated with yourself that you don't use it when you are speaking because you never remember it, I want you to make a commitment and follow through on actually using it regularly so you can make it part of your active vocabulary. Create a list of words you are focusing on moving from your passive to your active vocabulary. I call it a vocabulary focus list. Keep it simple. You could even create it in the notes section of your phone. Or you can use my free 21-day vocabulary challenge workbook to help you. Link is in the description. Each day, practice the word of the day in as many ways as possible. Record yourself speaking while using it, use it in a sentence in your thoughts, and so on. Put your focus on using one new word many times rather than collecting many words you never use. Going back to that example of using ChatGPT is akin to having an experienced teacher right at your fingertips. We can just about figure out from the context that right at your fingertips means easily accessible. But let's imagine we don't know what akin to means and we can't figure it out from the context. Step 2. Ask ChatGPT for the meaning. What does akin to mean? Ask ChatGPT for the wider context. Give me 3 example sentences. Give me 3 synonyms and 3 antonyms. Give me the collocations of this word. Step 4. Generate texts. ChatGPT can also assist you in practicing and reinforcing your newly acquired vocabulary through the generation of short texts or stories based on a list of target words. Start with asking for a small text. Write a 100-word story using the phrase akin to 4 times. When I put this prompt in, I got a story that was full of difficult vocabulary words. This could be really distracting and demoralizing. I recommend you asking for a really simple story that is below your English level so that you focus just on the new target word or phrase. E.g., write a 100-word story using the phrase akin to 4 times. Make the story appropriate for a zero beginner English learner. You can also put the text into a text-to-speech reader.
In a small village lived 2 dogs, Brownie and Spot. They were akin to brothers, always playing together.
Take it slow. Choose 1 word a day you are focused on actually using throughout the day. Make sure that you do not fall into the false learning trap of just studying and recording words. Make sure you practice using them in your speaking. Check out this video on how to talk directly with ChatGPT so that you can harness AI as an English speaking partner with 24/7 availability.